Alright, making a little brief video. The Piro sort of just made a video. I don't know.
Tax dollars.
Not very appropriate, not a very appropriate graphics, but anyway, you know, about an issue that you know, isn't the stuff we should talk about. But anyway, just so people know, I'm moving. Yes, like tomorrow, ish. You know, after tomorrow ish. Tomorrow's the last day. Something like that, and you know, all kinds of issues, and so much to try to, you know, the last bits are really hard to decide about what you're sacrificing. I just saw there's 2 hard drives up on that shelf. You know, can't leave those behind. So yeah, just, you know, no sleep. I had an infected tooth, so I'm on penicillin. I haven't been eating. It's, you know, not easy. Anyway, and then I have to move, which is bizarre. I mean, I haven't been 2 miles from this house in 35 years. Anyway, and I have to go more than 2 miles, a lot more. But anyway, and yeah, so my new location's a shared house with somebody, so I'm going to try to keep that private if I can, so all the weirdos don't go harassing the house upstairs I'll be renting. But anyway, so I'm not telling you where I'm going to move to. But anyway, so we'll see if I survive it and all that kind of crap. But yeah, I'll probably be offline, you know, so I won't be making any more videos for a few days. Won't be watching, won't be doing anything probably. And having a psychotic episode or whatever. Might be doing that, but try to keep it, try to keep myself contained. So that's the story. So I tend to resume normal internet life, even if my regular life won't be too normal. And it's all quite irritating. I did recognize something, though, that was kind of curious. I mean, my name is inmendham. And frankly, I really don't like Mendham. I mean, I don't like the people in this town. I don't know any of them, really. Don't give a shit. I'm not going to miss any of their locals at all. None of them are anything I'd call a friend. Except a couple of the people I work for. But ironically, they moved, most of them, a couple of years ago. So, so yeah, I just going to miss the trees and the woods, and you know, it was my woods for 40 years. But then again, you know, when the bears started showing up a few years ago, it sort of took the fun out of walking in the woods alone, because you never know what you're going to run across. I mean, you know, bears are bears. I mean, you know, it's like why play with them? So there's a lot of good, I mean, and the house is literally falling down because, you know, the landlords cared not for the last 20 years. And so, you know, there's a lot of good to it in the sense I'll, you know, be back in a civilized house again. And I'll have to become civilized to some extent. So, I mean, there are positives, but it's just the trauma of moving that just, you know, stuns me, you know, psychologically. It's just you know, you can't, it's hard to get, you know, I don't have any, you can never explain this kind of stuff to people, and that's like this whole subject of people, you know, when you say things like pain or torment or horror, you know, people just can't appreciate it unless they've experienced it in the form that you've experienced it. You know, a lot of people can say they know what depression is. Maybe they don't know what depression is. Maybe depression is 4 times what they think depression is. It's like people have headaches. You know, I have a headache. Yeah, they're still doing everything. You know, if I have a headache, you're not doing anything. So I mean, headaches must be relative also. You know, what's your real experience with that experience? So I mean, we're all so it's sort of related to this whole subject of antinatalism and just having some pause and injecting people into this mess, because the people who are doing it don't really know what it's like to, you know, be one of those eggs that didn't hatch right, and you know, to have to go through a whole life of just feeling like shit. You know, most of the time. I mean, a huge percentage of your time is just spent feeling like shit. And they can't appreciate that, you know, with your knees, you know, tension and yeah, they don't get it because they haven't done it. They don't know the bad ride, and so they're just being stupid and insensitive, not to realize that it's more complicated than what they think it is. Oh, I was looking for my mouse. See if it still works. Yeah, both mouses are working now. Alright, so I was looking all like I said, where the fuck did I put the mouse? I put it inside the printer, of course. What a great idea. I mean, it's been like that. I mean, everything is lost. I can't, you know, it's a hopeless mess I have to untangle. So much crap. I mean, 40 years of crap, you know. It's like, and so the good news is getting rid of half of the crap, but, you know, it's a lot of value you're losing. I really got killed on my car. I couldn't get anybody to buy my car. Anyway, I mean, you know, the whole thing is just horribly unpleasant. So anyway, people involved are all horribly unpleasant, and everything's horribly unpleasant. And, you know, hopefully I can just get through the next week. That's it, just get through the next week and just try to get back to some normal routine. So hopefully. So anyway, probably shouldn't have, I mean, this time was, you know, I can't give away any seconds. I really have 3 days work to do in one day. Just, I'm so tired. I'm physically spent. But anyway, I mean, the real problem, part of, you know, when the pod came, they couldn't get down the driveway because of some stupid wires that were a little bit too low. And the guy wouldn't, you know, if I told him I can lift the wires and get under it, it'd be okay. Well, anyway, he wouldn't go for it. So, I mean, the pod's 200 feet away, at least. I mean, it's, you know, it's hauling everything. That 200 extra feet is just, you know, such a... yeah, no. So that ruined me. You know, I thought I had enough time. I thought I could get this done. And I'm just... I need a few more days, and I don't have them. So anyway, so that sucks. So I'm just complaining. Until the next time, such what do I do here to get the hell out of here? Oh God, my brain is barely working. I mean, you're supposed to pop up on the screen so I can hit the thing which says pause. Okay, until next time.